Okay, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Judge Kim Teresa Mullica. You're in First Appearance Magistrate Court. Today, you're going to be informed of the charges, and we're going to determine if there's probable cause. Today is not your trial day. Please do not talk about the facts of your case. Everything is being recorded. You have a right to remain silent. Anything you say or do can and will be used against you. We have Mr. Romero, who's at the main jail, and if you're not at the main jail, we have Mr. Reedy, who also comments on persons at the main jail. But if you're not at the main jail, we have Mr. Reedy from the Public Defender's Office, who will be representing you today. If you have a private attorney, please let me know when you step up to a podium, okay? So the first case we're gonna call is Justin Taylor Ramirez, please.
North Broward.
Okay.
North Broward.
Hi, good afternoon.
How you doing?
This is from this morning's docket.
It was on page 6 of this morning's docket.
Can you refresh my memory why I said reset to 1?
Yes, Judge.
I don't remember,
He had mentioned
honestly.
to us earlier today, that he wanted to get into or return to the traditions program. He's not on
That's
page
right, that's
6.
right.
I'm sorry, he's not on page 6. I was wrong about that. He's
All
on
right,
page
so
8.
I just put transit traditions and follow recommendations, custody. Now I remember, and Mr. Linder asked a question.
Yes, and the alleged victim in count number 2 is in no way affiliated with traditions, so he would not have any reason to be in contact with her during the pendency of this matter.
Okay,
I really just wanted to make sure to see that it wouldn't prevent him from being able to get out and going there.
okay, so no victim contact, direct or indirect, with ABB. You know what that means, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
That's okay. No return to CVS 4610 South University Drive, GPS Level 2, traditions and follow all recommendations, custody to custody.
Your Honor, also, I spoke with Ryan White, who's one of
Sure.
the program directors there, and they indicated they will pick Mr. Ramirez up from the jail. He is welcome to go back to their program, but they wanted a condition of his pretrial release that he abide by all instructions from the program.
Okay, I put all recommendations.
Thank
for
you very much,
tradition.
Judge.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Good luck to you. Is your address, your mail, oh, it has at large, so you're gonna have to go online to broward.org, and you're gonna have to keep in touch with the Public Defender's Office. Is he being represented by them? Does he need to do any further action?
Yeah, he can go by the office and fill out an application. I
Well,
can't
he's
give
on
you
a
the address
GPS,
where
so,
Huh?
he's on a GPS, and he's gonna be at Traditions.
Yes, and I can give you the address for traditions where he will be receiving.
No, I'm saying, okay, you wanna do that?
Sure.
All right, so Madam Clerk?
I'm sorry.
Well, that's fine, don't worry about it, just, that's what I do over there. All right, so sir, we're gonna have your information mailed to Traditions. In the meantime, I'm sure pretrial services, if you ask them, they'll tell you when your court dates are. They might be 2 different cases or 3 different cases. But if you move from Traditions, what's gonna happen is you're gonna have to notify the court on each case in writing, and that's via the clerk of the court and your attorney at the Public Defender's Office of your new address, because if you fail to appear, you're gonna get an arrest warrant, you're probably gonna be on no bond status. So give me the address of Traditions.
It's 260 Southwest 20th Avenue, number 2, Fort Lauderdale, 33312.
Okay. All right, sir, thank you, good luck to you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, next case is Nikita Randall, please. Nikita
Judge,
Randall.
and me?
All right, hello, Miss Randall, good afternoon. You have an out-of-state hold for a felony violation of probation on a charge of forgery. It says out of Hancock, I don't know where that is. But in any event, ma'am, you'll be in extradition court Tuesday or Thursday at 1 o'clock. Good luck to you. Indiana. Thank you. Deontay Richards.
Bonded?
Kristen Rose Glanson.
She's
North
in
Broward, I
North
believe.
Broward, Your Honor, and I will be asking for pretrial release on Miss Glanson.
North Broward.
Okay. Hello, how are you?
Hello.
how are you?
Good, you have possession of cannabis, 20 grams or less, drug paraphernalia, DUI, alcohol or drugs, first offense, DUI with damage to property or person of another. And 5 and 6 are failure to use due care and failure to provide proof of liability insurance. They're both not for magistrate, the last two. They're basically civil traffic infractions. Total bond is $1,500. The court does find probable cause. Your mailing address 3047 North Oakland Forest Drive, Oakland Park?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, what say you, Mr., you said pretrial supervision.
I was gonna ask for pretrial release, Judge.
Any, objection, State? Yes? Oh, okay. Okay, standard pretrial supervision, ma'am. What it means is you have to report within 24 hours of your release to pretrial services. If you don't, there'll be a warrant issued for your arrest. So it's by tomorrow, 12 noon, okay?
I'll have all that information provided to me.
They'll give you a map right now.
Sir, Deputy at North Broward, can I just see you hand her a map? There you go. Thank you so much.
I'm sorry, one more question.
Sure.
I have to be there by tomorrow, check in. They have
It's
my name
24
and number. Okay.
Yes, you have to be there tomorrow. Just try to get there by 12 noon. You actually have 24 hours from your release. But if you get there after 3 o'clock, they might not be able to take you, okay? So just try to
Thank you,
get
Your
there
Honor.
tomorrow before 3.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Public Defender.
You're very welcome, Ms. Glanson.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day. Oh,
Okay, you too.
I just
Oh,
checked your address. Never mind. Thank you. Good luck to you,
Thank you
ma'am.
very much. Thank you.
You're welcome. Audrey Tinsley?
No problem.
Okay.
No problem.
Hello, good afternoon. How are you?
I'm okay.
All right, ma'am. I'm fine, thank you for asking. You have resisting an officer with and without violence. Court does find probable cause. State, what are you asking for as far as bond?
I believe Mr. Reed has a request.
Yes, Your Honor, I was gonna request pretrial release for Ms. Tinsley.
Okay. All right, you want to tell your client what standard pretrial supervision is?
I discussed it with Ms. Tinsley before court. She knows that what they're gonna do, Audrey, they're gonna give you a map, and you need to be there by noon tomorrow to check in, okay?
All right, Deputy at North Broward, can I see your hand? Ms. Tinsley, a map, please? Thank you. Ma'am, your address is 1 Las Olas Circle, 1521?
Yes, 1512.
1512.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, look for your notice in the mail. You can go to browardclerk.org. If you can't afford an attorney, one will be appointed, but you have to fill out an application with the Public Defender's Office. If not, you can hire your own private counsel or represent yourself. But look out for your court date, because if you miss court, you'll have a warrant for your arrest. You can also ask pretrial services when it is. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am. Good luck to you.
All right, good luck.
Thank you very much.
Shatoya Tyndall?
He's here at Main, Judge. He's approaching.
Hello, ma'am. How are you?
Fine.
All right, ma'am, you have aggravated battery with a deadly weapon and you have burglary with assault or battery. No bond. The court does find probable cause. The court's gonna order no victim contact, direct or indirect, with the alleged victims in the case with the initials ASR and JDL. That means no contact in person, calling, texting, writing, nothing through social media, even liking, disliking, or commenting on anything. And it certainly means no contact through third parties, no passing messages or anything like that. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, State, what's your recommendation, please?
Your Honor, I'd be seeking a no bond on count 2 on the PBL, finding a proof evidence or presumption great. 2 witnesses to her breaking into the victim's home in the middle of the night, using a forced entry, and then committing an aggravated battery against at least one of the victims.
And we would object to the court making a finding of proof evident presumption great based on a probable cause affidavit. Proof evident presumption grade is the highest legal standard of proof that we have in the criminal justice system. Probable cause affidavits are designed to establish probable cause. So we would ask the court to set bond for Ms. Tyndall and not make a finding of proof evident presumption grade. If the court does make that finding, however, we would ask the court to exercise its discretion and set a bond for Ms. Tyndall either way.
Okay, Ms. Tyndall, I have reviewed the probable cause affidavit filed in your case, and I find probable cause. I further find the proof of guilt to be evident or the presumption great. Therefore, on the burglary with assault or battery, you're gonna be held no bond. This order is without prejudice, ma'am, for you to go before your division judge, file a motion to set bond, and request a hearing under State v. Arthur. Court is also gonna order, and then we'll talk about count one. Court is gonna order no victim contact, direct or indirect. On count one, the court is gonna do a GPS level 2, and you are to maintain a minimum of 1 mile from the address where this alleged incident occurred. You want me to state the address on the record, State? Doesn't matter to me.
No, Your Honor, because if at some point she's gonna have the GPS monitor on it, pretrial can go over that information. with her.
Okay. All right, what are you recommending as to count one, and let's hear from the defense after that.
Your Honor, I'd be requesting a $10,000 bond on count one.
Okay,
Judge, I do understand she's being held no bond on count two. On count one, I'd ask you to consider setting a bond somewhere in the neighborhood of $2,000. My understanding is her only contact with the system is some prior traffic tickets, so she has no prior contact with the criminal justice system. Judge, she's been here her whole entire life. At this time, she is working. She works at a hotel in housekeeping. She's been employed with the same employer for 6 years now. She resides here locally in Fort Lauderdale, so we'd be asking you for a $2,000 bond on count one.
all right, court's gonna do, thank you, Mr. Romero, court's gonna do 10,000 on one, no bond on two, GPS level 2, and all the other conditions I previously stated. Thank you.
Judge, we're going to ask the
Judge,
court
we
to
also
sign a
ask you
photo
to
order as
sign
well.
an order allowing us to photograph the injuries Ms. Tyndale sustained.
Sure, no problem.
Judge, excuse me, before we get too far down, on, Justin Ramirez, the one that you put out pre-trial GPS, he used to reside at, Transitions, right?
Traditions, I thought it was.
Traditions.
Or would say Transitions, but you put custody to custody.
Okay, let me see it.
So it's not custody to custody, he just needs to go live there for pre-trial for the Elmer, right?
Well, they're gonna pick him up.
Yes, Mr. White told me he will pick Justin up, most likely personally himself.
So you're doing another order for him to actually be released?
It
from
says
prison?
traditions.
Sure, if that's what you want, I'll do that.
Okay, address and phone number, please.
It's traditions.
Traditions, okay, and then this one, what you said, pre-trial.
All right, can I have back Kristen Rose Glanson? Just give me 1 second, hold on.
Okay.
Madam Clerk, Kristen Glanson?
Is that really like
Oh, I don't know why that didn't come out on here. It's on the top one.
I'd like to avoid that?
Who has the pink one? I'd like the pink one. Okay, here you go, Madam Clerk, thank you. And here's another order that I just signed. Okay. Okay, this goes back to Sheila, and this, I'm just gonna stamp with this. That's for the state, thank you. Okay, I'm sorry.
Your Honor, you may have said it, but with Ms. Tyndale, did you order no firearms, weapons, ammunition?
Which one is that? Let me see.
That's the aggravated with the no bond hold?
Yes. Can I have Tyndall back? Does anybody have the paperwork? I need the paperwork back from everybody on Tyndall.
No, they don't have it still.
Okay. one moment. Today's the 26th? 5th. You might want to put my stamp on here. Sure. There you go. Okay, that's all done. All right, anybody else have any other issues?
You could just call a case out of turn.
Well, I have Bradley Hunter.
Mayor and I spoke with Ms. Alnakis, and
Hello.
we also have.
All right, let's get him up here, hold on.
He's here, Judge, I mean.
Are you Bradley Hunter, sir? Are you Bradley Hunter?
Yes.
Okay, we have your attorney here. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Judge.
How you doing?
Tobanakis on Bradley Hunter's behalf.
Okay,
Judge, we've come to an agreement about bond.
sure.
I'll let the state.
Your Honor, and also, just so the court's aware, I spoke with Assistant State Attorney Stacy Holland. She was the case filer on this case. And we're all on.
All right, so let me ask you, you waive formal reading? Okay,
Your Honor, it's gonna be $10,000 per count for a
Okay.
total bond of $30,000. No victim contact with the alleged.
hold on.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Okay, no victim contact. Can I have the
DH.
D as in Delta, H as in Harry?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
That's gonna be it.
okay. All right, so per the state, as the state just stated, 10,000 on each. No victim contact, direct or indirect, with the alleged victim with the initials DH. That means no contacts are in person, calling, texting, writing, nothing on social media, no contact through third parties. Obviously, it doesn't include your attorney. Okay, sir? Good luck to you.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, let me just confirm your address. 4500 Northwest 12th Court, Lauderhill is where you're gonna get your mail?
Yes.
All right, look for your court date. If you miss it, sir, you're
No, I
gonna
won't.
have a warrant for your arrest. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Nice to see you.
Judge, I believe I see the Spanish interpreter.
Yes, you do.
We have Mr. Brian Tapiazzotti.
You're gonna have to spell that for me.
Tapiazorzin. He is on your 30-day ROR motion docket.
Okay, anybody on the regular docket? Okay, raise your right hand. Do you swear and or
No one
affirm
else.
to translate from Spanish to English, English to Spanish to the best of your ability?
I do, Your Honor, for the record, that's Igor Felicioni, F as in Frankie, Licioni, Spanish interpreter.
Thank you.
State
All
it.
right, are you Mr. Brian Tapia Zorzini?
¿Usted es el
Zorzin?
señor Brian Tapia Sorcín?
Brian Tapia.
Brian Tapia.
Okay, sir, you're charged with one count of grand theft between $300 and $5,000. There's a
Señor,
defense motion for ROR.
Señor, usted se le acusa con un robo entre $300 y $5,000. Hay una petición de la defensa para hacer liberación bajo su propio reconocimiento.
State has not filed an information. He is entitled to an ROR in this charge.
La
Okay,
fiscalía no ha presentado la información, por tanto, él tiene derecho a una liberación bajo su propio reconocimiento.
okay,
you,
court's
Judge.
gonna ROR him.
Ok, la juez lo va a liberar bajo su propio reconocimiento.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Tell him that
Thank you so
doesn't mean
much.
that the state's not gonna file charges in the future, and that he needs to go to browardclerk.org, what I always say, Mr. Romero, and for him to check on the computer or be in touch with your office, okay?
Esto no significa que la fiscalía no...
Dile que no me problem.
Esto no significa, señor, que la fiscalía no va a perseguir los cargos en el futuro. Usted tiene que mantenerse en contacto, mantenerse actualizado en la página de la Secretaría de Broward para mantenerse actualizado con el estatus de su caso.
There is a GPS, okay.
¿Está bien?
You need help with something, Brian?
I'm sorry?
You need
No,
help?
I forgot to put in the order that Mr. Ramirez is on it. GPS is on it.
Okay. Hello, ma'am, how are you? Who are you here for?
Your Honor, would you like me to announce?
Sure.
¿Alguien más necesita intérprete español? Anybody else need the interpreter?
Okay, anybody at the main jail? No? Anybody at
No one
North
else at main,
Broward
Judge.
need the Spanish interpreter? Deputy at North Broward.
Yes. Hi.
Hi, do you need a Spanish interpreter for anybody?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Thank you. Anybody at Conti? No? Okay, thank you. Anybody at Paul Ryan need the Spanish interpreter?
No, ma'am.
All right, thank you. All right, thank you so much. Have a good day. All right, Santiago Alberta Santana.
Bonded, Judge?
Daniel Antonio Lawson.
Hey, how you doing, Judge?
Good, we have family here or somebody's here for you.
Yes, my wife.
Okay. It's page 11 of a docket. Good afternoon, ma'am. How are you?
I'm good, and you?
What is your name? State your first and last name for the record and your relationship to Mr. Lawson.
Shequilla Scott, I'm his wife.
Okay, spell your last name.
Scott.
Okay, thank you very much.
Judge, for the record, bond was posted on count 2 and 3 already.
Okay. All right, so. All right, sir, you have possession of weapon or ammo by a convicted Florida felon, possession of cocaine, possession of cannabis. Your bond's been posted on 2 and 3. State, what say you on count 1?
Your Honor, I was gonna be requesting a $2,000 bond on count 1.
All right, defense?
Judge, we're gonna be asking for $1,000. Mr. Lawson is employed in landscaping. He's been doing that for 3 years. His wife is there present. His wife is the person that actually bonded him out on counts 2 and 3. She's gonna be bonding him out count 1. I believe she's a security guard by trade, so Judge, I'd be asking you for $1,000, which I believe is reasonable.
All right, is his address 1820 Northwest 6th Street, Miami, Florida?
Yes.
Yes, Judge.
All right, ma'am, is there anything you'd like to add, or?
He's gonna be bond, is the bonds, is this gonna stay the same?
Well, we're trying to decide the bond on count 1 now. So counts 2 and 3, he posted his bond, I'm assuming you did that.
Ma'am.
So that's been posted. So this is what the court will do on count 1, court will do $1,000 bond. Sir, don't miss your court date, okay?
Yes, Your Honor, thank you.
You're
Good luck, sir.
welcome. Have a good day.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am.
You too.
So ma'am, you just have to post 1,000 more.
1,000 more?
Yeah, so if you go to a bondsman, they'll charge you $100.
Okay.
Okay, there's plenty around the court. I don't know how you did it for counts 2 and 3, but if you went to a bondsman, then that's to who to go back to.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Just tell him on count 1, his total bond is 2,100. Okay? So it's 1,000 for the one that you didn't, count 1 is $1,000.
Okay.
Thank you, have a good day. Okay, there you go on that one. John Redewig.
Mr. Redwood is here present, Judge
Hi.
at Maine.
How are
He's,
you?
he declined to serve as a public defender.
Okay, Mr. John Reckiewig. You have DUI, alcohol or drugs, first offense, $500 bond. DUI, unlawful blood alcohol level greater than a .15. Count 3 is actually not for a magistrate. That's failure to yield right away for an emergency vehicle. So court does find probable cause. Can you make the $1,500 bond, sir?
I cannot. I just recently moved down here to my mother's place, and I'm having trouble reaching people in New Jersey.
Okay, is this
live
his,
in-
hold on just
I'm sorry.
one moment. State, is
Sure.
this his first offense?
That's what I'm checking right now.
All right, this is what I'm gonna do, sir. Do you know if your mother's address is 801 Andrews Avenue, number 1, Delray Beach?
That's the one, yes.
It's Delray?
It's Delray Beach.
Okay. All right, so this is what the court's gonna do on counts 1 and 2, because count 3 is just a civil traffic infraction. There's no bond attached to it. Court's gonna ROR you, but here's the thing. If you don't get your court date, you're gonna have to, look it up online, or are you gonna hire an attorney?
I am, yes, Your Honor.
Okay, then your attorney will tell you, but you can also go to browardclerk.org and look it up online when your next court date is, because if you do miss it, you're gonna get a warrant issued for your arrest, so don't miss it, okay?
I won't.
All right, thank you, sir, good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Is it Stan or Cyan? Cyan Spence?
Mr. Spence bonded, Judge?
Okay. Marquise Farlow?
Mr. Farlow's here at Maine, Judge. He declined the service of public defender. Calling you up. Come on up, sir.
Okay, sir. Hello, is your address 13930 Northwest First Ave, Miami?
Correct. Yes, ma'am.
Is that where you live, or is that your mailing address?
Both.
God bless you.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, I just didn't understand the fact that
Hold
she was
on, don't
giving
talk,
me a,
sir. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to be appointed by an attorney. If you don't want an attorney, you don't have to be represented by one, and it's my understanding you decline the services of the public defender, which is okay. But anything you say can and will be used against you, and I don't want you to put yourself at the scene or something like that. Okay, so let me, just give me one moment. All right, sir, the court does find probable cause. The court doesn't want you going back. And your grandmother doesn't want you back at Holy Brook property. All right? She says that she's sick and she just, doesn't want you there now. So you can't go back there. If you do, you're going to get arrested. Do you understand?
yeah, I mean, is there some type of something I can have in writing? Because I go to school, all my books and all my stuff is there.
Well, I'll allow you to go back there one time with law enforcement to get your stuff.
So I can do that. Okay.
But you have to go back with the police.
So no, that's not a problem. I just need. I got a test on Monday. That's all.
And I'm allowing you to go back there one time. So you're gonna meet the police at the security gate. Do you understand? Do you understand?
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
All right, I'll ROR you, sir. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Jamie Kirk?
James Kirk bonded,
See?
Judge.
What? Beamed out, huh? Beam me out, Scotty. All right, William Ellerby? A lot of bondeds.
Bonded, Judge.
Moving right along, Mr. Romero.
Okay.
Matthew Armstrong.
He's right here, Judge.
What? All right, are you still talking to him?
No, we're ready to go.
Oh, okay, I thought you were talking to him, I was waiting for you. All right,
Okay,
Mr.
sorry about
Armstrong, you have a possession of heroin, $1,000 bond, court finds probable cause. ahead,
Judge,
Mr. Romero.
Mr. Armstrong reminds me he's homeless right now. He does odd jobs when he can. He's 33 years old. He has a mailing address. He has family that live in Hallandale that will allow him to receive mail to notify him of his upcoming court dates. He did tell me, though, that he's had contact with the system, but it's quite dated. He said about 10 years ago. Considering this is a nonviolent offense, Judge, I'd ask you to consider an ROR on Mr. Armstrong's behalf.
Well, I'm not gonna do an ROR unless the state agrees.
I have no objection to pretrial.
Pretrial supervision.
Yes, Judge, thank you. Okay, you're gonna be released too late
Hold
today, so
on.
you have to report tomorrow before 12
Here's
noon.
the issue.
Yes, Judge.
The issue is that he doesn't have a mailing address.
No, I told you he does have a mailing address. His mom that lives in Hallandale will allow him to receive mail at her place. He
Okay,
just
give
can't
me
stay
the
there.
address.
Oh, okay.
16 Allen Road.
Nice and loud, sir.
16 Allen Road, Hollandale.
16 Island Road.
Allen Road.
Alan.
Any apartment number?
No, it's a house.
Okay, and that's where, sir? You said Hallandale?
Yes.
Do you know the zip code?
I believe it's 33028.
All right, sir, pretrial supervision. Thank you. All right, we're gonna take a 1-minute recess. He said he'll have them ready to go. He says he'll have them ready to go at 8:15. But Hector doesn't have to worry about it.
Worry about what? I worry about a lot of things, Judge.
I'll bring you up to speed later, Hector.
No problem.
And if somebody says you don't have to worry about something, don't worry about it.
Okay, hold on. Samuel Mack, please.
Mr. Mack is here at Main, Judge. He is approaching.
Okay,
Come on up, sir. How you doing today, gorgeous?
good. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good.
All right. You have a serious charge, sir, of aggravated battery with a deadly weapon. Court does find probable cause. Thank you so much. Okay. I need the pink back on this. State, what are you gonna be requesting as far as bond?
Based on the level of violence, Your Honor, I'm requesting a $15,000 bond, no victim contact, no weapons, firearms, or ammunition.
Okay. Tell me his priors.
Your Honor, I'm showing possession of cocaine, 2015, a year in day state prison. Burglary of a conveyance and grand theft, 2015, a year in a day state prison. Delivery of cocaine, 2012, 3 years. Robbery with a firearm or deadly weapon, 2010.
All right, defense?
Judge, speaking with Mr. Mack, he's 28 years old. He's been living here his whole entire life. At this time, he is employed. He works for a moving company. He's been there for about 7 months, making $10.25 an hour. He lives locally. He lives here in Fort Lauderdale. His monthly rent is about $775 per month. Right now, he does have family that live in our community. He has his mom, his father. His father works repairing pools for a living. That's the actual person he's going to contact to help post his monetary bond. Judge, in hearing what the state said, Mr. Mack, who does have some serious priors, but I've noticed that they're not recent. Having said that, Judge, I'd ask you to consider setting a bond on Mr. Mack's behalf of $3,500.
$110 Northwest 32nd Ave, number B.
Yes.
All right, this is what the court's gonna do. Sir, you're not to possess any firearms, weapons, or ammunition. You immediately surrender any to the local police department, including any permits. Upon your release, if you have any, there's no victim contact, direct or indirect, with RL. Court is gonna set the bond at $5,000, sir. Good luck to you, okay?
Thank you.
Renald Wilder.
Mr. Wilder, come on up, please.
All right, one moment, Mr. Romero. Please, Wilder.
He's here at me.
Hello, sir, how are you?
Fine, ma'am.
All right, sir, you have false ID given to a law enforcement officer, $100 bond, possession of cannabis, drug paraphernalia, and probation violation. You do have a no bond hold.
Correct, Judge. He's, I believe, being held no bond on a violation of probation out of county. I believe it's in
Orange.
Orlando.
Yeah,
County.
Orange County. All right,
Judge, I'd
so
like to
what do you want me to do
consider
on ROR, count one? Sir, is your mailing address 401 Northwest 179th Street, Miami?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, look for your court date in the mail, okay?
Good luck, Judge.
Good luck. Tavares Graham, please.
Mr. Graham is approaching, Judge, and he declined the service of public defender.
All right, Mr. Graham. You know you have the right to be appointed attorney if you can't afford one. Do you understand that, sir?
I do.
All right, so you don't want the public defender to represent you even for today?
No,
Okay. Do you have a private attorney that you've hired for this matter?
I have someone in mind.
Okay, so you haven't hired them for today?
Not for today, no.
Okay. All right, so sir, you have driving while license is suspended, third or subsequent offense, expired DL, over 6 months, and then you have failure to obey a police or fire department and wrong headlight, which is not for magistrate, it's basically a civil traffic infraction. Court does find probable cause, the total bond $750, can you pay that?
Yes.
All right, do you have the person's number you'd like to contact?
I contacted them earlier.
You did, and they said they're gonna pay it?
Yes.
All right, so is your address 1175 Lake Point Lane, Plantation?
Yes.
All right, look for your court date in the mail, sir, good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Joseph Moody?
Mr. Moody, come on up, please.
Hello, Mr. Moody, you have grand theft auto and petty theft, first degree, property $100 to $300. Court does find probable cause, total bond is $1,025, yes? I don't know what's happening with the ink, but it's not going through. Sorry about that. I don't know what's happening. We'll see if it keeps happening. All right, $1,025. Mr. Romero, what say you?
Judge, we're going to be asking the court to consider an ROR or in the alternative pretrial release. I don't know if the state has an objection before I proceed any further.
Resisting without violence you put out earlier this year.
State, what's the alleged victim of the initials? The initials of the alleged victim, I mean?
I'm getting that right now.
She has a domestic in Palm Beach. She has a very extensive experience in Palm Beach County law.
Okay. He has, is it, give me anything that's violent or theft related?
She has a Bastion County Jail or detention facility adjudicated, that was in 2014. Out of West Palm Beach. She has a throwing a deadly weapon to an occupied vehicle, that was dropped in 2013. Also in 2013, domestic battery, which was adjudicated. I want to answer.
Courtroom.
And a felony possession of marijuana adjudicated in 2012 and a murder.
Okay.
And to answer your question, Judge, initials are BA.
Okay, sir, no victim contact, direct or indirect, with the alleged victim with the initials BA.
Yes, ma'am.
Is there something you wanted to say? I heard you say, oh, Mr. Reedy.
Oh, no, that's not.
Okay. All right, this is what the court will do, $1,000 and count 2, the court will ROR. Thank you. Neil Blanc,
Bond posted.
Antoine Clay. And after him is Angel Lara.
Mr. Clay is here present, Judge, I mean?
Okay, Mr. Clay, you have grand theft auto, $1,000 bond. Counts 2 and 3 are not for magistrate. Driver's license not carried or exhibited, improper turn, opposite direction, not for magistrate. Court finds probable cause. Anybody wish to be heard?
Judge, what I'm going to be asking for is to consider an outright ROR or in the alternative, just to leave the standard bond in place. He's 25 years old, been here his whole life. Right now, is working. He works for a moving company. He's right now lives with his friend in Fort Lauderdale. He's going to contact his girlfriend. He actually gave me her phone number to contact. She gets paid this Friday, so that's the person who's actually going to post his bond. So, Judge, he'd be asking you to consider an ROR on his behalf, Judge.
State.
I wouldn't have an objection to a pretrial.
What's his prior record? He doesn't have any?
He has, he had a cannabis in 2013. Do you have withholds that weren't convicted? Okay, 'cause there's area between.
Okay, no victim contact, direct or indirect, with CRV, that's the alleged victim in the case, ROR count 1. Thank you, sir, good luck to you.
Thank you, Judge.
Oh, hold on, let me check his address. 9,000 Northwest 28th Street, number 201D.
Yes, ma'am. Forest Spring, Florida.
Okay, look for your court date, good luck to you.
Good luck, sir.
Angel Joshua Lara, please.
Mr. Lara, come on up, please.
Hello, Mr. Lara, grand theft between $300 and $5,000, $1,000 bond. Court does find probable cause, this Sakapi is not in custody. Court is gonna order no return, sir, to the Boost Mobile, 105 South Federal Highway, Dania Beach, do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Go ahead, Mr. Romero.
Judge, we're going to be asking the court to consider releasing him on pretrial release. My understanding is he is not a convicted felon. He's 26 years old. He resides in Polk County in Sanford. He lives there with his brother. He is working. He works at a restaurant called Breezeway. He's a cook. He's been there for about 3 months, making $11 an hour. Right now, he advised me that his brother's not in the financial position to post his bond. So that's why we're asking for him to be released on pretrial release on this.
And he doesn't have any
non-violent-
money to, or assets?
No, from what I understand, no, Judge.
State would be objecting to our order pretrial. It doesn't appear he has ties to the community. I showed an address in Sanford. He was brought down here from Seminole County. The allegations are he stole over $600 worth of cash from the store, just pretty much took off. I would know that the arresting officer left him voicemails, and he never once returned the.
All right, $1,000 bond, no return. Court does find probable cause if I didn't say it. 504 Ross Street, correct, sir? Sir?
That's your address.
504 Ross Street,
Yes.
Sanford, thank you. Good luck to you. Corey Nicholas Williams.
Mr. Williams, come on up, please.
Okay, Mr. Williams, ag assault, a deadly weapon without intent to kill, criminal mischief between 200 and 1,000, first offense, possession of cannabis 20 grams or less. Court finds probable cause. What say you, state?
I would be requesting a $5,000 bond on count 1. And I believe the court will be ordered to return.
Yes. I didn't order that yet, but I will. Okay, they're asking for a $15,000 bond.
Judge, Mr. Williams not going to be able to afford that. He's 23 years old, been here his whole entire life. At this time, unfortunately, he did advise me he is homeless and that there's no one that could post his monetary bond, so he's financially indigent. So I'd ask you to take that into consideration in determining reasonable release conditions on Mr. Williams' behalf.
Okay, the court has concerns with the level of violence that was demonstrated by the defendant, so this is what the court's gonna do. Court's gonna set bond on count 1 at $5,000. Counts 2 and 3, I don't need to set a bond, no victim contact, direct or indirect, with the alleged victim in this case, with the initials MR. The court's also gonna order no return to the 7-Eleven located at 747 West Hallandale Beach Boulevard, Hallandale, Florida. Thank you very much, sir. Good luck to you. Oh, sir, no weapons, firearms, or ammunition.
Yes, Judge.
Okay, Chase Frazier, please.
Paul Ryan, I believe, Judge.
Okay, thank you.
Frazier.
Okay, Mr. Frazier, you have some ad charges, I believe. Let's see. How are you?
All right.
Okay, this is from December 19th, 2017. Are these change of charges or ad charges, State?
They're ad charges, Your Honor.
Okay, these are ad charges, so you have counts, I don't know what 1 and 2 are, sir, I'm sure the state would tell me, or confinement if I ask, but you have counts 3, 4, 5, and 6. Ag assault with a deadly weapon without intent to kill on 3 and 4, and 5. And 6 is touch or strike battery, $1,000 bond. Court does find probable cause. The court is gonna order no victim contact, direct or indirect, with the alleged victims in this case.
Which I don't even know who it is.
All right, well, I'm gonna tell you their initials in any event, okay? You can ask your attorney. You're represented by the public defender, sir?
No, I have a private attorney.
Okay, who's your private attorney?
His name is Kevin McGill.
Does anybody know his number? Did he tell you that? No? All right, we're gonna have to call your attorney. Have a seat, okay?
What's his name?
Kevin McGill.
Sheila.
He went to have a seat. Wait, he left? Oh, okay, you didn't leave him in.
He's having a seat.
Huh?
Do you want him back?
Yeah, I want him, we're calling, he has a private attorney. We gotta get in touch with him.
Okay,
All right, I don't want him to send him back yet.
no problem.
Do we have someone calling Mr. McGill? Here, hold on. 9954.
530-6206.
Thank you for calling GMB Law Group. Our hours of operation are from 9 a.m. to 5
Did
p.m.
you say
For
305?
English, press 1. Para español, oprima el 2.
Good afternoon, GMV Law Group.
Yes, Kevin McGill, please. This is Judge Malika calling from Magistrate Court.
Sorry, Judge, could you repeat your name? You were cutting out for a second.
Kim Malika, Mollica, from Magistrate Court in Broward.
Okay, Judge, here, let me put you on hold for 1 second while I see he's in his office, okay?
Thank you. This reminds me of Christmas music. I don't know why.
Hello?
Yes, hi, Mr. McGill.
This is his law partner, Alan Grimberg.
Hi, this is Judge Malika calling from Magistrate Court. How are you?
Good, Judge, how can I help?
All right, you're on speakerphone, and I have a Mr. Chase Frazier in front of me who says that he's represented by a Kevin McGill. And he
Okay.
has some ad charges, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We have to magistrate him. Do you want to handle it, or is Mr. McGill available?
Either one of us will be there in next 15 minutes, if that's okay with the court.
Sure, come on over.
Okay, perfect, thank you, Your Honor, sorry for any confusion.
Thank you, bye-bye. Okay, have a seat, they'll be over. All right, James Athena Fair.
He's here at Main, Judge.
Okay. All right, sir, you have conspired to traffic heroin between 4 and 14 grams. Possession of MDMA, ecstasy, possession of heroin, driver's license suspension, third or subsequent. So you have $77,750 in bond. Counts 5, 6, and 7 are basic, they're not for magistrate. They're civil traffic infractions, failure to wear a safety belt, opening a door into traffic, and disobey a stop or yield sign. Court does find probable cause. Anybody wish to be heard?
Judge, in reference to count 1, that's the only requests that we have pertaining to. We're gonna be asking the bond to be reduced from 75,000 to 7,500. He's 32 years old, been living here his whole entire life. At this time, he does construction for a living. It varies from day to day. It can be as little as $60, can be as much as like 120. So around that range. He lives in Delray. He rents with his parents. He believes the monthly rent is about $1,300 per month. Right now, the person he's going to be contacting specifically is going to be his father. His father works for the city of Delray and their landscaping maintenance department. So, Judge, that's something that his father's not going to be able to afford to post. So that's why we're requesting his bond to be set at $7,500 for count one.
All right. His address, 321 Southwest 12th Ave, Delray Beach.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Madam Clerk, you see they spelled beach wrong on the thing. It's BEAVH. It should be CH. Okay.
That's what I thought. Really? Show how much.
Okay, anything further, State?
Your Honor, I'm asking that the $75,000 bond be kept in place. Even with no record, he faces a 3-year minimum mandatory prison sentence if convicted. He has been to prison in the past, out of Palm Beach County. In 2015, sale delivery of cocaine within 1,000 feet of a business, possession of cocaine in 2014. He was sentenced to 2.5 years state prison, released June 11th of last year. Additionally, he was just arrested literally 1 month ago to the day in Palm Beach County for grand theft between $20,000 and $100,000, and is currently he's currently out on bond on that case.
All right, this is what the court's gonna do. Court's gonna leave all the bonds in place except count one. The court is gonna do a $25,000 bond. The clerk is to correct the address from BEAVH to BEACH. GPS open schedule. Thank you, sir. Good luck to you. And then the next one, we have the second look docket.
Judge, we have two gentlemen here.
Who do you have? You want to?
I would appreciate it.
No
Judge.
problem.
No problem.
Your
We have
wish is my
Mr.
command.
John Roman.
Where is he?
Mr. Roman, come on
I
up,
see
please.
page 3.
Yes, your second look docket.
Okay.
I believe the total bond is $2,600.
Approaching account.
He's not working at this time. He's looking for work.
Hold
He
on
lives
one
with,
moment. Hold on.
Yes, Judge.
I'm sorry, what did you say, Conti?
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you were calling John Griffin.
We're
Second
calling
look?
John Roman, but we'll call him in a minute, so leave him there, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Hold on. All right, go ahead.
Judge, he lives in Fort Lauderdale with a roommate. He just moved into that location about 2 months ago, so he doesn't have that address memorized. So what we'd be asking for him to be considered being released on pretrial release pending verification.
Your Honor, and the state would object. I'm sure you'll remember this case. He appeared before you last Thursday where the top count was battery on a law enforcement officer. There was an incident at Publix when he physically struggled with the security officer, grabbing for the officer's gun, trying to remove it from his holster. And the court, you stated you had very great concern based on that and said his bond. You reduced the simple battery to 100, but you set the bond on the battery on the law enforcement officer to 2,500.
He was sleeping in the bathroom. Let me just. All right, tell me what he does again, Mr. Romero.
Right now, he's not working. He's actually looking for work. However, he does have a place to stay. He doesn't have the address memorized, that's why he just moved in 2 months ago. So that's why I was gonna ask for pending verification. He's 34 years old, been here since 1992, and his
Hold on a
roommate or
second,
nobody.
pre-trial's telling me something, what?
Pretrial would just wonder how he would be verified if he does not know the address. Does he have a roommate's phone number or someone else?
Did you hear that? How are we gonna do a pending verified if he doesn't know an address, or does he have any contact information?
I can try to call him.
You have his phone number? Okay. What's the phone number, so we can give it to?
And respectfully, you know, to
954
pretrial,
966
966
1772.
1772. What's his name?
Brian.
Okay, hold on a second. Judge, his roommate's phone number is 954 966
You writing this down, Mr. Reedy?
1772. His name is Brian.
All right, Brian, Eric wants to say something.
yeah, I just, you know, I really think this is a case that really, it would be more appropriate for a more in-depth bond hearing and division. I do have a really large concern for the safety of the community with allegations that he's trying to remove a firearm from a security officer's possession. I think, frankly, the bond that the court gave was very reasonable. It specifically mentions that it was that the officer was only able to prevent him at a great struggle because Mr. Roman also struck the security officer in the face with a closed fist.
This is what I'd be willing to do. GPS level 2. Let him confirm his address.
That's fine, Judge. Thank you, Judge. Judge, the last gentleman we have here is Mr. Decorian Gello.
It's a 30-day motion.
Come on up, sir.
Page 2. Hello, sir.
How you doing?
Good. Okay.
The state has not filed an information.
Okay, sir, it's your lucky day. You're gonna be released.
All right, thank you.
All right, but hold on a
Go over
moment.
your address.
For pending, you don't have anything else pending? Provided
No, I don't
you,
got nothing else.
okay. So, let me ask you this. Do you have an address on file? What do we have for him?
They're gonna go over and see if that's the address or not.
Because it doesn't mean that the state can't, you're gonna be released today, but it doesn't mean that the state can't file charges in the future.
Right.
So it's your responsibility to check it out. The address we have is 530 Southwest 81st Terrace.
Yes.
All right.
Like a mailing address, but
That's fine.
Okay.
Just as long as if that address changes, you have to write, put it in writing or come down to the courthouse. You can even go to the Plantation Courthouse, Deerfield, or Hollywood.
They actually have me listed for like 2 mailing addresses because my actual house, which is in Oakland Park, 101. I don't think you guys have that.
Well, this is the one, you just have it, this is the one it's gonna go to. If it changes,
Okay.
you have to notify the
I'll still
clerk
be
of
able-
court with your, hold on. You have to notify the clerk of the court and your attorney, because you're represented by the public defender. And you have to put your case number on there, okay, sir? Good luck to you.
Right. I appreciate you. Thank you so
Good
much.
luck.
Sir. Okay.
Adios, Mr. Romero.
Thank you, Judge. Have a
You're
good
welcome. All
Judge,
right,
on Mr. Roman, the number that he gave me, there's no answer at the other end of that line.
okay.
So I'll try again later, but it's not even giving me an answering machine.
Which one was, that was the one that, the second, the GPS?
Yes.
Mr. Roman, can you get him back fast?
Yeah. Mr. Roman. Mr. Roman. Was he ready, Brian? Can you get him real quick, Mr. John Roman? He was the second gentleman. Yeah. Second gentleman.
What'd you say, Mr. Reedy? Say it again.
The number that he gave me for his friend Brian, there's no answer at all. There's no voicemail.
Oh, no
There's
answer?
nothing. No answer.
Ask him if it has a voicemail. Let's just verify the number. What do you have?
954 966 1772.
Yeah, that's what I dialed.
Okay, let me make sure that's correct.
Maybe you want to do an order to allow him phone access. I don't know if his phone's dead, but
That might be a good idea.
I'll do a phone order.
Mr. Roman, that phone number is just ringing. There's no voicemail. Is that correct? So there's no voicemail? Oh, it's just ringing, it's just a regular phone? Yeah. Do you have any other numbers?
or a business number maybe,
Or business, do you have his work number, nothing? Just
or the
that?
work
So
name.
That's the. Just that, okay. Judge, from what Mr. Roman's advising me, he says it's just a regular number, there's no voicemail, so.
Does he
it's
work?
whenever- His roommate,
Yeah.
Brian work?
Yeah, they work.
Oh, he works?
Sometimes I work with him.
Sometimes
Where does he work?
He does like pressure cleaning and landscaping.
All right, so he's not. Why would he not? I don't know. Have a voicemail if he's doing business like that. But whatever, it's none of my business. So
I guess it'll just be pending verification.
try to get a hold of him,
Try.
sir. Tell him he's going to get a call from the pretrial services. You're going to be in jail till he answers the phone and verifies.
All right, I'll talk to the judge, thank you.
All right.
I'll try again later, Judge.
All right, so let's go down the docket. We have Kokori and Delhomme.
Just handled.
We just did that, okay? We did Brian, we did Monty.
No, we didn't do Amy yet.
We didn't?
I don't know what there's.
Yeah,
to
we
do.
did Monty Abel. You said he was ROR'd, I thought.
No.
No, he's awaiting a program, Judge. He's in Paul Ryan.
Who's the one that was ROR then?
That is Tapia Zorzen and
Okay, Monty Abel.
yes.
Where is
Paul
he?
Ryan.
Monty Abel. Come on up.
He's not
It
there.
says he's awaiting a program.
Come on up here. I'll give you this.
Yeah, that's why I don't know why to keep bringing it back.
Oh, because we said it because Mr. Saunders was here and we wanted to see if he bonded out.
Well, no, there was never.
And by the way, Mr. Reedy, Mr. Saunders has the application for House of Hope.
Oh, really? I'm glad to know.
He doesn't have a
somebody has it.
problem, he doesn't have a problem saying, if you wanna go here.
Yeah, all right.
Everybody's different though. So is he still, he's waiting or
Yeah,
what's the
I guess
situation?
I mean, where it is in the process, I have no idea. But as far as the jail, it's updated that when he gets approved and they're ready to take him, he'll go there.
Do you wanna tell Mr. Saunders and if he wants, we can set it for Wednesday?
No, Judge, he's getting an ad charge at the court. He's getting an ad charge at the court, but you can set him.
What?
He's gonna be at additional charges for criminal
Well,
of $1,000.
I mean, if we're talking about it, I think I know what it's about.
I'm reserving my judgment. Eric gave me that look.
No, because I mean it's.
No, I'm
it's
not saying it, I don't know what it's about, so.
Yeah, I think.
This is what I wanna do, I wanna reset him for Wednesday. If you could find out from Mr. Saunders. All right, Kirsten Moore. Okay, ma'am, and Paul Ryan, I see you sitting in the back there, come forward.
Thursday and Friday.
What's your name?
Rossetti.
Okay, Ludi, page
Yes.
4. Let's pull up her case. What is this?
It's a grand theft. You kept the bond at $1,000. I'm asking that it be kept in place. She was out on a grand theft when she got picked up on this one.
Where do you live, ma'am?
4311 Northeast 12th Avenue, Pompano.
How long have you lived there?
6 years, maybe 7. I live with my husband and 2 kids.
You can't bond out? Your husband won't pay $100?
He's taking care of the kids right now by himself. He's trying to come up with it.
What's her prior record state? I know you said
Well, I
she
can,
has a pending.
I mean, I can check to see what else, but when she was arrested on the grand theft that was pending, originally, she had a pending petty theft that she didn't appear in court on because she had a $1,000 capias on that. Well, the first time it was Echo Dots from the Target.
What'd you say?
I was asked what she allegedly had stolen the first time.
What'd she take this time?
That's what I'm checking now.
The only thing I'll do is a GPS level 2. And ma'am, if you get caught, you're gonna have no bond. You're
Okay,
gonna be sitting in jail for a long time.
okay.
Go back to the, E. Yes.
See.
Hey, there's no contact, direct or indirect, with NZ and no return to Wawa at 3601 North Federal Highway. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
What's your husband's number, ma'am, where they can call up and verify you'll be living with him?
954-548-9923.
And do we have a name, Your Honor?
A name?
Richard Rossetti.
Okay, ma'am. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Pardon? Yes, level 2. What's so funny?
He'll tell you later.
Okay. All right, so are you ready, sir?
He's my law partner.
All right, if I do need that paperwork back, maybe Mr. Reedy has an extra copy.
May I approach, Your Honor?
Sure. Absolutely. Thank you. Chase Frazier. Can we have Chase Frazier come back up? Okay, Mr. Frazier, we're back. We have your attorney's office here. Someone's filling in. So, do you want me to read the charges again?
Yes, Your Honor, please.
Okay. Count 3 is aggravated assault with a deadly weapon without intent to kill. Count 4 is the same thing. Count 5 is the same thing. Count 6 is touch or strike battery, $1,000 bond. Court does find probable cause unless I hear an objection. Court's going to order no victim contact, direct or indirect, with the alleged victim with the initials TAB and DKT. Do you understand what that means, sir? Would you like me to tell you? It means no contact in person, calling, texting, writing, nothing on social media, no calls through the jails, and no messages through third parties. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. All right, State, what are you asking for on counts 3, 4, and 5? And why don't you tell me what's on 1 and 2?
Your Honor, count 1 and 2, he's being held no bond on 2 counts of burglary with the battery.
Okay.
Excuse me. I'm gonna be requesting $15,000 bond each on counts 1 through 3. I would note that the allegations in the burglary with the battery are that he
Okay, I'm sorry, go ahead.
he allegedly broke into an ex's home with one of his other brothers, a brother that's different than the one mentioned in this report, and attacked 2 men that were in the apartment with brass knuckles. But I do think it's concerning that this is now the second violent allegation that's been made of allegedly committing violence with one of his brothers. This one allegedly involving a firearm.
Okay.
We'd asked for I think it was 15,000. The state was asking.
On each count, yeah.
Correct, Your Honor. If we can get 10,000, I think that'd be a little bit more reasonable for my client.
Okay. All right, so this is what the court's going to do. No victim contact, direct or indirect, with the alleged victim with the initials TAB and DKT, GPS level 2 on counts 3, 4, and 5. I'll do 10,000 on 1, 10,000 on 2, 10,000 on 3, and leave the $1,000 on count 1. That's not a separate victim, is it, State?
No, it's
I
subsumed
just
within-
wanted to make sure.
Yes.
Okay.
The
All right,
only-
and
I'm so sorry. The numbers, yeah, you said count one, but we're starting.
I'm sorry, counts 3, 4, and 5 are 10,000 each. Count 6 is 1,000, so it's $31,000 total, no victim contact, direct or indirect, with the alleged victim with the initials TAB, DKT, GPS level 2 on counts 3, 4, and 5. And sir, you're not to possess any firearms, ammunition, or weapons. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, let me just verify your address. 3101 Northwest 4th Ave, number 1, Pompano Beach.
That's where I was staying, where it supposedly happened.
All right, do you have a family member's address, just in case you do bond out, that we could send you court notices?
Not sure the exact address. I'm
All
staying
right,
with a
well-
friend, right?
Well, you can tell your attorney the address, and you can do a change of address for all his cases, okay?
Your Honor, we'll update the file as soon as we get that information.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Good luck to you, sir, okay? Nice seeing you again. All right, so, what? The next one I have is Kirsten Moore. You just,
It was,
did we do Kirsten Moore?
no, not yet.
Okay, where is she?
Might be ignored.
All right, let's see who this, what's your name at Conti, sir?
John Griffin.
John Griffin. I saw you waiting there patiently, so, hold on. Okay, John Griffin, page 4. Is this a motion for ROR or a second look? All right, let's pull him up. Right here, Michelle. And 3. Yes. All right, sir, you said last time that you could post bond. Has something
Yes.
happened where you can't post the $100?
No,
Do you have anybody to bond you out?
no, ma'am.
State?
Um,
What's his priors?
Possession of cocaine 2016, possession of PvP 2015 with a VOP, theft 2015, carrying concealed weapon 2013,
What's his address?
burglary in 2011. I don't have any issues with pretrial, Your Honor.
Okay, standard pretrial release per state and defense. Is your address, sir, 206 Northeast 22nd Ave?
Yes.
Okay,
Your Honor, because he has multiple drug priors, I would be asking for a condition of no alcohol or intoxicants.
okay. Sir, we're gonna put you on standard pretrial release. I'm not gonna do that. He's innocent till proven guilty. If it was a DUI, I'd think otherwise, but. Okay, sir?
Yes.
You're gonna have to report within 24 hours
Okay.
of your release. Thank you, sir. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Deputy, hold on, at Conti. Hold on, sir. Sir, come on back.
Yes, ma'am.
Go underneath where you're standing and see if you see a little flyer there with a map.
The map.
It'll be like a little, just like a little flyer, one piece. Does it say pretrial services?
This one, yes.
All right. Is it in English?
They have Creole and Spanish, Your Honor. I'll look for the English one.
Someone might want to get more of those to Conti.
Creole. I mean, I'm not gonna do it. Listen.
Yeah, we found one, Your Honor. He also says he's familiar with pretrial.
All right, so sir, you have to report there within 24 hours. Deputy at Conti, you might want to have them make extra copies if you're running low. Before you run out completely. Okay, thank you. All right. All right, Lovett Shazer, good luck,
No
sir.
problem. Yeah.
All right, Mr. Shazer, what are we here for, Mr. Linder?
Second look.
Michelle, pull him up.
You reduced his total bond from 2,000 to 500 with the pretrial.
So he's in jail on $500 total, or 2,500? Or we did, is this a third look?
No, it's the second one.
Yes, he can't post that bond, Judge. I'm gonna call his wife, but, I don't think she's got any money. And I believe that he would be living, he's lived here in Florida all of his life. And did you say you were gonna be living with your mother, Mr. Shazer?
Yes, sir.
And you know her address?
Yes, sir.
So, Judge, I'd ask you to put him on pretrial.
All right,
Without
he
a
is on
monetary
pretrial, no victim contact, direct or indirect, sir, with the check cashing store, 7125 West McNabb Road, North Lauderdale. All right, thank you very much, sir, you'll get out today. Make sure you, hold on, you gotta get a map in front of me from the, deputy at North Broward. If you go, you have to go there by tomorrow, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, don't forget, you'll get arrested. Good luck to you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right, next person that I have is Peter McDonald.
He's out. He bonded out.
They bonded. Is anybody left at Conti? Anybody left at Paul Ryan? We're done for the day?
We should have Kirsten Moore at North Broward.
And are we done at Paul Ryan?
Yes,
Thank you.
thank you.
Okay, we're done at Conti. We need someone at Paul, North Broward's gone. You said North Broward?
No, oh, yes, I'm sorry, she is.
Okay, hold on, Paul Ryan? Is there a deputy at Paul Ryan? Is there a Kirsten Moore?
Do you need her? She wasn't on the list.
Yes, she's on, she should have been.
Okay, give me a few minutes to get her up here.
All right, what's going on with her? Oh. Why is she here? Hold on, deputy. Oh, hold on. I don't know if we're getting her. Hold on one moment, okay?
Okay.
We'll be back to you in a moment. Ryan?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we don't need her, thank you.
Okay, she's going to North Broward anyway. She left for North Broward.
Oh, she did.
Yeah, she's coming over.
Left to North.
Okay, thank you. Have a great day.
All right, you too.
Bye-bye.